Pedro Alonso Lopez, one of the most notorious serial killers in history, was born in Colombia in 1948. His early life was marked by tragedy and violence. Lopez was the seventh of 13 children born to Benilde Lopez de Castañeda, a laundry worker. His father was murdered before he was even born. At the age of 8, Lopez was banished from his home after his mother caught him attempting to abuse his sister. Homeless and vulnerable, he joined a gang of street children for protection. At 12, Lopez was adopted by an American immigrant family but fled after being sexually assaulted by a teacher. This traumatic experience only added to his troubled past. In 1969, Lopez was sentenced to 7 years in prison for auto theft. During his time behind bars, he was raped by 3 inmates. In a brutal act of revenge, Lopez killed his attackers, resulting in his sentence being extended by 2 years. In 1978, Pedro Lopez was released from prison and began a chilling journey through the northwestern area of South America, eventually arriving in Peru. Lopez claimed to have killed over 100 girls, mainly street children from indigenous tribes. The Ayacuchoan tribe took away Lopez of his clothes and belongings, burying him in the sand. Authorities began to notice an increase in missing persons, particularly young girls. In April 1980, the areas surrounding Ambato, Ecuador were hit by flash flooding. The remains of several young girls were found in Ecuador. This discovery led to Lopez's arrest later that year. In the courtroom, Lopez faced the consequences of his chilling past as the victims' families sought justice. The impact of Lopez's actions echoed through the community, leaving scars that may never heal. Community members came together to honor the victims, united in their grief and determination for justice. Activists rallied, demanding justice for the victims and seeking to raise awareness of the ongoing issue of violence against girls. Not long after the flooding, a local woman named Carvina Poveda and her daughter Marie had a terrifying encounter with Lopez. Lopez attempted to abduct Marie, but thanks to the quick thinking of local merchants, he was apprehended before any harm could be done. While in police custody, Lopez initially remained silent, but eventually he began to confess his heinous crimes to police captain Pastor Cordova. Lopez boasted about his crimes, claiming to have murdered over 200 people in Ecuador, Peru, and Colombia. He described his chilling modus operandi of luring victims away before raping and strangling them. Lopez even confessed to exhuming his victims' bodies and having tea parties with them. When asked about his motive, he chillingly revealed that he had lost his innocence at a young age and wanted to do the same to as many girls as possible. Lopez's confessions led to the discovery of 53 victims in Ecuador, with a total of 110 confirmed murders. In 1980, he was convicted and sentenced to 16 years in prison. Lopez was convicted of murdering over 300 young girls in South America. Despite his horrific crimes, Lopez was released from prison 2 years early for good behavior. Lopez was deported to Colombia after his release, where he was detained as an illegal immigrant. Prosecutors were unable to make a case against him, and he was declared insane and admitted into a mental hospital. In 1998, Lopez was declared sane and released on bail. However, he immediately absconded and was never seen again. The last reported sighting of Lopez was in 1999 when he visited the National Civil Registry to renew his citizenship card. Since then, he has remained a fugitive. In 2002, Interpol and Colombian National Police issued warrants for Lopez's arrest for a murder with similarities to his previous crimes. Despite the warrant being deactivated in 2005, Lopez remains a fugitive to this day. The monster of the Andes, Pedro Alonso Lopez, continues to haunt the nightmares of those who remember his reign of terror. Will he ever be brought to justice? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey into the world of true crime. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Chilly Tales 915, where we bring you the best real crime stories that will send shivers down your spine.